this is Rainbow Harmony, here to help you find balance and peace to live a more colorful life. And welcome back to another episode of Manifest with me in March. So who here is still manifesting with me? I want to just inspire you and encourage you guys today and motivate you that it's okay if you are just watching this series or you're watching a couple videos of it every once in a while and you're not really doing much. If all you did was just like write down your manifestations and make a vision board and you kind of stopped there, that's okay. If you skipped a couple steps or you didn't do the meditation, no problem. You know, this series is always here for you. Do as much as you can, do as much as you're guided to do. It's not always about perfection and doing like every single step. I don't mean to make this whole manifesting thing seem super complicated. We're just going like really into depth here and showing you like all sorts of different strategies to manifest through different phases of the moon. I'll be real with you guys and tell you what I did. I wrote down my manifestations on a list, like really quick, kind of sloppy. I did make a vision board. I wrote in a couple of descriptions. I did meditate, and I wrote down a couple of action steps in my head. I actually didn't write down my action steps. I didn't write them down, but I am taking action, okay? So if you skip some stuff or like whatever, don't worry about it. There's some months that I do like the whole process, and then there's some months where I just don't manifest anything, and there's some months where I realize it's the new moon, so I write a couple things down on my phone of what I want, and that's as far as I get. There's sometimes I look up and I realize, oh, it's the first quarter moon. There's some things I remember I've asked for in the past. Maybe it's time to like take some steps. So after you do the process a couple times and like you get into it and you start really getting in the flow of the moon energy, your intuition takes over and you can just naturally start to guide yourself through the process. Eventually, at the end of this series, I'm going to make you guys like a little manifestation like cheat sheet so that you can just have a couple of steps just quickly for what to do every moon cycle or anytime you feel like you want to manifest something, okay? I have seen the most success though, however, doing the steps that I'm showing you guys and I'm teaching you in this series. Do you have to do something every single day of the moon cycle like I've been kind of doing with you guys here through this series? No, just a couple things in this part of the moon cycle, a couple things in this part of the moon cycle, a couple things in the full moon, a couple things in the Balsamic moon, and you're good. It actually really doesn't take much. So for anyone who's feeling overwhelmed, for anyone who's given up, for anyone who's worried that what they've done is not enough, just chill about it. It's gonna be okay. And this is a really crazy time to try to manifest, but might as well, you know? So I'm here today to talk to you guys about sharing personal victories. I want to know your personal victory stories. Like, what part of the manifestation process have you really enjoyed so far? What part of the manifestation process do you feel really good about? Share some experiences. Some of you guys are telling me like you're already manifesting some stuff you asked about, or you've already gotten some answers back about things like that were just kind of hanging out there. So I think that's really cool. Sometimes that happens, like you manifest something even before the whole process is done. Some things just come to you right after you write it down or you make a vision board. How is making your little action plan going? If you didn't watch the last episode and you're not really sure what to do right now and you like want to do something, watch the last episode, the one I posted before this, and I have a link to the playlist down below. Just watch that episode and make your action plan. If the only action you end up taking over the next couple days, over this process of the first quarter moon is just making an action plan, that's action enough, okay? So that last episode is really important to understand what to do during this part of the moon cycle. That episode is pretty much it. In about 2 or 3 days, I think, we've got the full moon coming. So the game is gonna change. I'm going to be posting different content. It's not just going to be me sitting here talking to you guys. I hope you like that, but I'm going to be having like meditations and rituals and like all sorts of stuff. So the last part of this series is going to be like more inner work and more clearing and more healing and meditating and like all that good stuff. So if you can just get through the next couple days and make an action plan, or just start your action plan, or just try to take a little bit of action, that's all you need to do. Just try. So my personal victory is that today I worked out for the first time in 6 weeks. Most of my working out has come from exploring and climbing up cobblestone steps and hiking, and I was being really active before this whole lockdown. I'm living in the country, there's all these trails to explore. Before that, I was living in Spain and in Granada, and in order to go anywhere there, you have to climb uphill. Like, it's crazy. Like, it's the steepest place I've ever been. So I got like really fit there, and I was exercising. Before that, I was doing yoga and I was doing Fitness Blender on YouTube, and I was just like killing it, and I had like a good routine going, and that all went to crap. And I had like this medical thing going on, not that big of a deal, but I wasn't able to work out for 6 weeks because of it. So finally today I worked out, and I did like a 36-minute workout, and I felt so good after. That energy is still with me. I have like a glow in my face, and it's not just the makeup. I'm feeling so good, and I'm so proud of myself. Something else I did that was another action step on my list, or my mental list, was to get singing again. I used to practice singing every day, and I stopped. And so I started again today. I practiced singing for like 20 or 30 minutes, and I just finished that like 10, 15 minutes ago, and I'm feeling so happy and so pumped and so alive and so good to be doing something again that I love. So those are my personal victories. Share your personal victories below. Have you taken action yet? Did you write down something for your action list? Even if your personal victory is just that you watched this video, even if your personal victory is just that you got off your couch today to take a poop, and then you went back to the couch, and then you walked upstairs, and then you came back downstairs. It's personal victory. You got off the couch for 5 seconds. Maybe your personal victory is that you watch this video and that you're just like educating yourself on manifesting. Whatever it is, share your personal victory, and remember that you're not alone if you're feeling like it's very difficult to be productive right now. You're not alone if you're having trouble sleeping, or if you've let your workout routine go, or if you're not doing anything. You're not alone if you've given up on Manifest with me, if you started this process thinking like, yes, I'm gonna do it every day, and then you just kind of gave up, and now you're kind of watching the videos and you're feeling guilty or ashamed. It's okay, you know, whatever. This video, once again, these videos will always be there for you. Anytime you want to manifest, you can come back to it, and you don't have to be perfect. If you have any questions about manifesting or about your manifesting process, leave them in the comments below. I've answered every single person's question. I'm doing that for free, okay? Not a free reading, but I'm doing, you know, if you have a question about manifestation, write it below. If I give your comment a heart and a thumbs up and I don't comment back, it means that I'm probably going to naturally address your question in the full moon phase or the balsamic moon phase of this process. So happy manifesting, you guys. I hope that you're all doing well out there, and I will see you guys next time. Peace out.